Have you ever wondered if there's something unique about your soul? If you felt that deep inner knowing that you're meant to do something special, something that goes beyond the ordinary? Maybe at some point in your life, you've had that feeling that there is more to you than meets the eye. You might have even thought, am I different from others? Is there a deeper purpose behind everything I do? Well, let me tell you, you're not alone in this. Carl Jung, the famous Swiss psychologist, spent a lifetime studying the deeper parts of the human psyche. He believed that there is a universal, deeper layer within us all, a soul, if you will, that connects us to something larger than ourselves. And here's the exciting part. Jung also believed that some of us possess a soul that is special, marked by unique signs that separate us from the crowd. But how can you tell if you're one of the lucky ones whose soul is special? In this video, we're going to explore the signs that your soul is truly special, based on the wisdom of Carl Jung. This is not about grandeur or ego. It's about the deep, soulful connection that allows you to live with purpose, meaning, and a sense of knowing that there is something significant to your journey. We'll dive into the first few signs of a special soul, those things that you might have overlooked in your own life, but upon closer inspection, have always been there. These signs may seem simple at first, but when you start to look at them through the lens of Jung's theories, you'll begin to recognize them for the powerful signals they truly are. Let's start with the first sign, the ability to deeply empathize with others. Empathy, as Jung described, is not just a soft skill or something that makes you a nice person. It's a profound connection to the human experience. If you find that you can truly feel what others are feeling, to understand their pain, joy, and struggles without them needing to say much, you might be dealing with a soul that is more connected to the collective unconscious. Jung's theory of the collective unconscious suggests that we all share certain archetypal images and experiences. When you can deeply resonate with the emotional states of others, it's often because your soul has tapped into this universal space. You might have often felt that when someone shares their hardships with you, you don't just listen, you feel it in your bones. And, in turn, when people see you, they may sense that you understand them in a way that others cannot. This deep level of empathy allows you to connect on a higher level, not just with those around you, but also with the universe itself. Jung believed that this kind of empathy is one of the hallmarks of a soul that is attuned to the mysteries of life. Now let's transition to the second sign, a constant drive for self-discovery. If you've spent much of your life trying to understand who you are at a deeper level, constantly questioning your purpose, or engaging in deep introspection, it's a strong indicator that your soul is on a unique journey. Jung believed that the quest for self-knowledge, or what he called individuation, is the essence of a special soul. He didn't view self-discovery as a mere pastime or intellectual exercise. It was the core of personal growth and fulfillment. You see, many people go through life on autopilot, merely going through the motions of daily existence. But if you're the type of person who has always been drawn to the idea of peeling back the layers of your personality, emotions, and desires, there's a good chance that you are engaging in what Jung considered the sacred journey of individuation. This is not a process that happens overnight. It's an ongoing exploration of who you truly are at the deepest level. You may find that as you age, the questions that once seemed trivial to others become more central to you. Who am I? What am I meant to do with my life? How can I live authentically? If these kinds of questions resonate with you, your soul may be calling you to go deeper, to explore the mysteries that life has to offer, and to engage in the lifelong process of self-realization. And this leads us to the third sign, the feeling of being drawn to something greater than yourself. Have you ever experienced moments where you felt like you were part of something larger, almost like a piece of a cosmic puzzle? Maybe you've had fleeting glimpses of something transcendent, a sense that you were put here for a purpose beyond the ordinary. This is a hallmark of a special soul. According to Jung, our souls are not just isolated entities. They are part of a larger cosmic design. When you feel connected to the universe in this way, it's a sign that your soul is seeking to unite with a greater whole. This feeling could come to you during moments of silence, in nature, or even when you're just deep in thought. Sometimes it shows up in moments of intense creativity or spirituality. It's that sense of awe and wonder at the mysteries of existence that many people overlook in their daily lives. Jung believed that people with special souls are more likely to be drawn to these deeper, more existential aspects of life because they carry within them the desire to find meaning that goes beyond the surface. This feeling might come with a strong urge to contribute to the world in a meaningful way, whether through creativity, service, or simply by being a beacon of light for others. If you felt like your life has been guiding you towards something far greater than yourself, you're on the path of discovering your soul's special nature. In the previous section, we explored some of the initial signs that your soul is special: the deep empathy you feel for others, your ongoing quest for self-discovery, and your profound sense of connection to something greater than yourself. These signs, according to Carl Jung, point toward a soul that is on a unique and purposeful journey. Now let's dive deeper into more of these signs and explore how they might manifest in your life. One of the next signs of a special soul is the pull towards solitude and introspection. If you're someone who has always needed quiet time alone to recharge, reflect, and explore your inner world, it's a sign that your soul is deeply attuned to the need for self-understanding and connection with the divine. Jung often spoke about the importance of solitude in the individuation process, the journey toward becoming who you truly are. Solitude, for Jung, wasn't about being isolated or disconnected. It was about creating the space to engage with your innermost self without the distractions of the external world. You may find that being around too many people or too much noise drains you. This need for solitude doesn't mean you're antisocial. It means that your soul craves time for deep contemplation, for exploring your thoughts, your desires, and the mysteries of life. When you allow yourself these quiet moments, you connect more deeply with your true nature, and you strengthen the bond between your inner and outer worlds. But it's not just about being alone for the sake of it. It's about how you use that time. You may find that your soul comes alive when you're reading a book that speaks to your deepest self, or when you're creating something meaningful. These moments of solitude are sacred opportunities for you to nourish your soul and reconnect with your inner purpose. Moving on to the next sign, your ability to see patterns and connections in life. One of the key aspects of a special soul is the ability to see the bigger picture. If you've ever had the experience of seeing patterns emerge in seemingly unrelated events, or recognizing synchronicities that feel almost too perfect to be coincidental, then you are likely tapping into something very profound. Carl Jung referred to this as synchronicity, the idea that meaningful coincidences happen in our lives when we align with the deeper truths of the universe. For example, have you ever had a thought about something, and then, almost immediately, you encounter a book, person, or situation that seems to answer that very question? These moments are more than just random. They are a reflection of your soul's alignment with the greater patterns of life. Jung believed that those of us with special souls are more likely to experience synchronicities because we are more attuned to the interconnectedness of all things. These experiences are not accidents. They are clues that your soul is aligned with something much larger than you. You might also notice that you have a natural ability to understand other people's stories, to see the underlying themes in their struggles and triumphs. This ability to read between the lines and see what others might miss is a sign that your soul is sensitive to the deeper, hidden currents of life. This doesn't mean you're always perfect at predicting outcomes, but it does mean you have a unique ability to perceive the interconnectedness of everything that's happening. Now let's dive into the next sign of a special soul, the feeling of being called to serve a higher purpose. If you've ever felt an inner calling to make a difference, whether that's through helping others, creating something of value, or contributing in a way that brings deeper meaning to your life and the lives of others, it's a sign that your soul is deeply connected to something far greater than your individual existence. Jung believed that true fulfillment comes from discovering our purpose and using that purpose in service to others. For those with special souls, the desire to serve is often rooted in a deep sense of meaning and connection. You might not know exactly what your purpose is, but there's a sense that you're meant to leave a legacy or contribute something that has lasting value. Whether it's through your career, your relationships, or your creative work, your soul is calling you to align your life with something that brings you fulfillment beyond just personal success or material gain. When you feel called to serve, it can often be a powerful motivator. It pulls you toward projects, relationships, or causes that feel meaningful. Even in the face of difficulties or setbacks, the desire to fulfill this calling can provide you with the strength to keep going. Your soul understands that true happiness doesn't come from selfish pursuits. It comes from living in alignment with something larger than yourself, contributing to the collective good and helping others on their journeys. This leads us to the final sign we'll explore in this section: a deep sense of spiritual connection and inner peace. If your soul is special, you likely feel a profound connection to something greater than the material world. This could manifest in different ways, whether through a personal faith, a connection to nature, or a deeper sense of spirituality. Jung himself had a complex relationship with spirituality, seeing it as essential to the process of individuation. He believed that understanding and embracing the spiritual aspects of ourselves allows us to become more fully realized and integrated beings. You might find that when you embrace your spirituality, you feel more grounded and at peace. Even in the face of life's inevitable challenges, this inner peace provides you with a sense of calm and purpose. It's not that you're immune to difficulties, but you've developed a deeper trust in the process of life and the connection between your soul and the universe. This spiritual connection is a reminder that you are not alone. You are part of something much larger, and you are guided by forces that transcend the physical world. As we continue to explore the signs of a special soul, remember that each of these signs is an invitation to reconnect with your true self. Your soul has a unique purpose, and when you align with that purpose, everything in your life begins to fall into place. These signs are not accidents. They are the guiding lights that help you navigate your journey towards self-realization. As we continue our exploration of the signs that your soul is special, let's dive deeper into the next signs. These are the qualities that not only make you unique, but also reveal the hidden truth of your potential. As we discussed before, your soul is not a random entity. It's part of a larger, grander design. Now, let's explore the next signs that can guide you toward fully embracing the greatness of your soul's journey. One such sign is the deep-seated sense of dissatisfaction with the status quo. Have you ever felt like no matter how much you achieve or how much you have, something just isn't quite right? It's not that you're ungrateful, far from it. You might feel gratitude for the many blessings in your life, yet there's an ongoing feeling of longing for something more meaningful. This dissatisfaction is not a negative trait. It's a call from your soul. Your soul knows that you are meant for more than just the routines of everyday life. Carl Jung spoke about this feeling as part of the process of individuation, the journey toward becoming your true self. A special soul often feels a sense of discontent because it is driven by something deeper. It's not merely about material success or conventional achievements. It's about fulfilling your true potential. And when you're not aligned with that, the sense of dissatisfaction grows. The good news is that this dissatisfaction is a signpost, pointing you towards something more authentic, more aligned with your deepest purpose. If you're feeling like something is missing, it might be the universe's way of urging you to step into a new phase of your journey. Don't dismiss this feeling or think that it's something to be solved. Instead, see it as an invitation to explore, to uncover new passions, or to dive deeper into your personal and spiritual growth. Sometimes that dissatisfaction is the very thing that pushes you to evolve, to learn, and to step fully into who you are meant to be. Next, we come to the tendency to attract deep, meaningful relationships. Jung believed that the people we attract into our lives are often reflections of ourselves or aspects of our unconscious minds. When you have a special soul, you might notice that the relationships you cultivate tend to be profound, intense, and often transformative. These are not relationships based on surface-level connections or casual interactions. No, these are the kind of relationships that bring out the best in you and help you grow. You might find yourself drawn to people who share your values, your interests, or your spiritual beliefs. Perhaps you've met people who have challenged you to see life from new perspectives or who've opened your eyes to parts of yourself you had never known. These kinds of relationships can feel like karmic connections, people who show up at the right time with the right wisdom. But it's not just about what they bring to your life. It's also about what these relationships reveal about you. Your soul has a unique way of attracting people who will help you grow, who will mirror your strengths and weaknesses, and who will help guide you on your path. Sometimes these relationships come into your life as teachers or mentors, while at other times, they serve as mirrors that reflect your inner self. If you look back at the people who have played a significant role in your life, you might notice that there's been an underlying thread of transformation and growth through your connections. These deep relationships are a sign that your soul is on a path that requires you to not only grow, but also to be in harmony with others on a deeper level. The next sign of a special soul is your ability to see beauty in life's small moments. Many people rush through life, missing the simple joys that make it so rich. But if you're someone who finds peace in the quiet moments, the sound of birds chirping, the feel of the wind on your face, the colors of the sky at sunset, you may have a special soul. Jung believed that a deeper connection to the unconscious could lead to an appreciation for the beauty in the mundane. It's often the special souls who can take a moment to pause and soak in the beauty of life's smallest details, who are most in touch with their inner selves. This ability to find beauty in everyday life is not just about being optimistic or idealistic. It's a sign of a deeper spiritual connection to the world around you. When your soul is aligned with your true self, you begin to notice the subtle magic in life, the way the world whispers to you through the little things, through the beauty of nature, human connection, or even in the peacefulness of solitude. This appreciation for life's small moments can serve as a reminder of how deeply connected you are to everything around you. When you can feel this beauty, even in challenging times, it's a sign that your soul is special and that you're tuned in to the underlying truth of existence. Now let's talk about your resilience in the face of adversity. Life has its ups and downs, and we all face hardships. But what distinguishes a special soul is the ability to navigate these challenges with grace and resilience. Jung believed that the process of individuation, of becoming your true self, required going through difficulties and facing the shadow side of your psyche. When you experience setbacks, it's not just about bouncing back. It's about learning from the challenges, embracing them, and using them as opportunities for growth. If you've gone through difficult experiences, yet have come out the other side with more wisdom, more strength, and more clarity about who you are, you're embodying the resilience of a special soul. It's not about avoiding pain or hardship. It's about understanding that the soul grows stronger through adversity. Jung saw suffering as an essential part of the spiritual journey, and he believed that those with special souls were often called to face their darkest fears and emerge transformed. This doesn't mean the journey is easy. It means that, even in difficult times, you found a way to rise and remain connected to your higher self. As we come to the end of this exploration of the signs that your soul is special, I want to remind you that these signs are not just indicators, they are invitations. They invite you to step into a life that is aligned with your truest, most authentic self. If you resonate with any of these signs, it means you are on a path of self-discovery, spiritual growth, and personal transformation. Embrace these signs. Don't just look at them as indicators of your soul's uniqueness. Let them guide you toward a deeper understanding of who you are and what you're here to do. Your soul is special, and the more you honor it, the more you will align yourself with your purpose in life. As always, thank you for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences with these signs. Have you noticed any of them in your life? How do you feel about your soul's journey? Share your reflections in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe for more insights on how to live a deeper, more meaningful life. Remember, your soul is special, and it's leading you exactly where you need to be. Stay true to yourself and live your best life at every age. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.